bruh. Back with another video. Dad reacts when son defends dating trans women. Why you get?
If you know that that was a man that's converted into a woman, and you consciously choose that relationship with that person, which is fine, you're gay.
Correct.
It's okay, but you're gay.
I disagree.
Bro.
They're more compassionate. They are nurturing.
Oh, I think actually. You're gay. You're telling me you're gay?
Exactly. Now, look, I'm not saying that your son is gay. I'm just saying that only a person that believes in...
That's like, you know how like kids joke around like, oh, what would you do if your son was gay? Well, it would be like, what would you rather have, a gay son or a thought for a daughter?
Bigfoot is going to spend 10 minutes trying to convince...
This is his gay son. I would rather have a thought for a daughter, but I wouldn't know.
You to believe in Bigfoot.
This is your generation, that faggy generation.
Because I feel like that's most of these women right now, but they just having fun for real. But you won't know.
Discussed what type of porn he's into. What kind?
I was just into everything, brother. I went down some dark alleys.
What's the darkest?
The tees, brother. The tees.
The tees?
Tees?
The tees, brother.
The fuck?
Oh, shit.
Dark alleys.
What's the darkest?
The tees, brother.
So porn industry insiders admit they purposely push gay and trans porn to influence people's sexuality. I was wondering, but I'm like, bro, there's a lot. I be seeing these niggas everywhere. Even like on TikTok and shit. I'm watching some sports highlights. They like date trans women. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? How did this get in my algorithm?
The tees.
The tees?
Tees?
The tees, brother.
The fucking T100.
Reveals porn industry increased 75% this year. That's crazy. 75%?
T100?
Hey, with this shit, bro, y'all boys pay the similar attention, bro. I be trying to tell my friends that, and they be telling that I'm lame and shit, but like, nigga, it keeps you off this shit, so niggas ain't watching this shit, so.
What's that? What are you talking about?
What's the Terminator T1000?
Yeah.
He ran into some T1000s.
The boys and the girls. When the boys become girls.
When the boys become girls. And
oh, the T's. Trans.
He liked the T's.
That could be an issue.
He didn't like
Joe, I'll tell you, it is.
You don't want to get caught with that.
Well, here's
stuff.
the thing. It's just a ramping up of like, I'm talking about super normal stimuli, dude. That's why I'm so passionate about that. It's like your brain, you need like the
niggas trying to defend it, make it better, bro. You might as well just stop it.
edge. And this was my problem with it. I didn't have a drug problem. I could never like stop drugs or whatever. But then it's like you get the blood flowing on sex stuff. It's like that's not getting it flowing. You go to like something a little bit more kind of out there, and then you finally you land on those shores.
Did you finally land on those shores?
My God, where am I gone? I'm telling you, it's a silent epidemic, dude. And I'm not projecting this onto the masses.
Silent epidemic?
I believe so.
Dudes into T's?
Yes, I truly believe so. I truly believe so. And dude, I actually know if you read the book, what is it? Fucking A Billion Wicked Lies, A Billion Wicked Thoughts, where they crunch the fucking.
Y'all boys into that shit, bro? If you are, bro, I ain't gonna judge you. But just let me know, bro. I ain't trying to have no, like, niggas hiding shit, bro. Let me know who you are when I meet you, bro.
Metadata from the internet, and it's like...
Because I don't really care.
It's doing numbers, dude.
Someone's crunching the metadata.
I feel like most people shouldn't care, bro. Like, niggas want to be trans, man. Let them niggas be trans, bro. Niggas want to be bitches. Let them be bitches, bro. Let them niggas want... Why... I don't really care, bro. Like, that bit don't affect me at all. I've never actually seen a trans person in real life, for real, so...
On trans porn?
On all porn. Jolt of electricity. Dude, it's your fucking sexuality at stake, and I'm fucking hetero as hell.
I get it, bro.
But it's like, bro...
I believe you.
Thank you.
I know a lot of people listening are not
I need to hear
you.
that from you right now, Jokes. I'm in a dark place about it.
Bro, how nice would it be to get back to the hotel and just T-porn it up?
What the
I'm
fuck?
telling you, I'm not making it up. You go off of it, you kind of de-escalate the fucking dopaminergic drive towards like more and more of crazy. And then you go, yeah, I'm cool on that.
So yesterday I ran into a conversation between a father and a son, and they're debating trans women. Now, what's interesting about this clip is that the father is a boomer and the son is a millennial. So you get to see the difference.
Yeah, that nigga ain't going for shit, bro. I already know him. I can just tell, like, what?
Of opinion.
Nigga kind of remind me of my mentality of my dad, bro. My dad ain't going for none of that shit, bro.
Throughout time.
Especially we African too, bro. Like, they just laugh at this shit. Like, why you get?
and how the common consensus of men has changed throughout time. And what's the most interesting part is that you get to see how if you take an idea that's been seen as abnormal throughout all of human history and you push it in the media and you push it in schools and you push it through pop culture.
Yeah, I ain't agreeing with that pushing in school, bro. I remember we could make jokes about like niggas like I don't know. I think this is good. This is bad for business, bro. That shit just go. That's bad for business, bro.
You can make that idea in just a couple of decades seem normal, and I think that that's perfectly demonstrated in this video. So let's get right into it.
Sports Illustrated is about showing attractive women in swimsuits, right? It's about showing attractive women in swimsuits. It's not about showing skinny women in swimsuits.
Okay.
Most people just find skinny women attractive, so we associate
let's talk
that.
about that. First of all, if you're a guy that finds transgender women attractive, it's okay, but you're gay.
Correct.
Bro.
You're gay.
No.
Oh, he's
If
coping.
Niggas lying.
He's coping.
No. Let me explain something. If you know that was a man that's converted into a woman, and you constantly choose that relationship with that person, which is fine, you're gay.
Correct.
It's okay.
I don't know about it. It's fine, but it is fine as long as you know you gay, bro. Yeah. That nigga, his son's gay.
But you're gay.
I disagree.
You are
I don't
not,
think you're fully straight, but I don't think
you
you're
are
gay.
you are 100% gay.
Facts.
What if the So what if the person had
by the
full
way-
surgery, so they
by
have a
the way-
vagina,
By the way,
they have boobs.
by the way, I'm saying
No,
there's
that's impossible. You're never going to have a vag. You're just going to have a mutilated Johnson. Fun fact, did y'all
On God, bro.
know after they go through these surgeries and they have that open wound, they have to keep dilating it. So they have to put that right there twice a week in order to make sure that that hole doesn't close because their body reacts to it as an open wound and it'll just heal up. Not only that, but it doesn't have any self-cleaning mechanisms, so bacteria and viruses run rampant. It turns out if you cut your Johnson off, you don't get a vag, you just get a wound.
nothing wrong with that.
Niggas are crazy cutting that shit off. Like, why would you want to cut your dick off, bro? I love my dick, bro. Why would you want to cut your dick off, bro? That's crazy.
So wait,
Why would you want to do that?
I'm not making a judgment call mean like you're crazy. I'm saying, but you're gay.
So you're only attracted to mom because she has an X and X chromosome. Okay. Why are you attracted to mom?
By the way, you can look at the woman that's on this. Let me say something for a moment. The woman, that black Asian chick that's on the front cover, you can look and say she's attractive, has a great body. But if you know that she was born a man and converted to a woman, and you have a relationship and fall in love with marriage, you're gay.
Right.
Facts.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
No. You can paint an apple orange, but that don't make it an orange.
But why?
Because there are transsexuals or transvestites you see, they're like, oh my God, that's a
Transgender.
dude. No. Okay, they call transsexuals
But that's not what they're called anymore.
I don't care. I'm telling you what
I don't care what they call it anymore.
See, that's the thing. You with the labels and drinking the cool.
That's not me drinking the Kool-Aid. That's not the term.
Okay. If someone's transvestite,
Transvestite is like also, it means a different thing.
cross-dresser, correct, or
Yeah.
transgender or transsexual, whatever it is.
Exactly. I love how Pops can't even compute what a trans is. He's like transvestite, transsexual, transmission, tomato. It's all the same.
This-
I'd be like,
They're really Decepticons. Niggas in disguise.
fuck, like that person could be hot. That's just visual. But if you choose to have a relationship with them, you're either gay or bi.
Right.
And again, it's no big deal.
I don't think niggas can be bi. I think you just gay. I feel like you can't I feel like girls can be bi. Cause they're receiving it. I feel like once a nigga enter a nigga butthole, bro, you gay. Or you get fellatio from a nigga, you're gay. I don't care.
Who cares?
So
That's my opinion. Let's go back to those comments.
no, but that's an interesting like
Why can't niggas watch regular shit, bro? This shit, the world getting crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit getting crazy, bro. I feel like we in the end times, bro.
so why are you attracted to mom? Like why do you love mom outside of like the bond you built? Let's say like why? Well, like you're a straight man. So what was it about mom that because you're straight that you?
She was fire. What you mean?
Mom, if I found
No,
if I found she was a guy and looked the way she is, I would not be with her.
Facts.
Fact, and bro wouldn't be alive. Like his son wouldn't be alive.
Simple.
I wouldn't be with her. So that
So
because-
if today you live your whole life with mom, whatever. If today you found out that she transitioned,
after 30 years,
yeah, would you be like, fuck, I'm gay?
It's over.
Or would you be like, no, I fell in love with this person. She says she's a woman. I'm attracted to her. So
it wouldn't be possible because you wouldn't be alive. Your son wouldn't be alive because there's no way you can have kids.
That's what it is.
It's two niggas. There's no way.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you constantly know that the person.
No, but I'm asking you, what is attraction then?
I can tell you one thing. I have a wife, and my favorite characteristic about my wife is that she's not a man. And after all this time, if I found out that my wife was a man, I wouldn't divorce her only because she manipulated me. I would divorce her also because I'm not gay. Men make choices based on logic, not emotion. And if I knew that my wife was a man, there's nothing that my emotions could do to change that fact.
Boobs, curves, long hair, feminine features.
What I found attractive.
Right? Okay, so feminine features.
Right.
Okay, so feminine physical features is what you first attracted.
Visual, same thing.
Right?
I said to you about visual.
Okay, so then
you could look.
So then continuing
that girl on the Sports Illustrated, every guy would say she's attractive.
Right. So then continuing on, what was it about mom being a woman that made you want to be with her?
As you get to know the person, you've
right. But what about her being a woman? Like specifically that she has that a man doesn't that made you,
Bruh, why is this nigga trying to argue this shit, bro? Women are amazing, bro. They have different energy that's healing, bro. It's nice, bro. It's different from like guys, bro. Guys is like, I don't even like being around a lot of niggas, bro. But you find a cool chick with good energy, bro. That's like amazing, bro.
like her?
Well, first of all, knowing that she's not a man.
But why? But that's what I'm asking you. Why?
How do you even answer that?
Facts. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm not sure.
But like, so
what attracted?
Like, why are you attracted to women besides the physicality?
You know, it's crazy. Like, this is only like in America, bro. Ain't part of UK, bro. Like everywhere else in the world, bro, they on some like, what?
I can give you answers why I'm attracted.
I just don't find guys attractive.
But you never thought about that. I could tell you why I'm attracted to women, not including any of their physical features. I could tell you why I'm attracted to women over men. Not talking about boobs, not talking about vaginas, not talking about hair, not talking about any of that. There are still features that women have that I'm more attracted to than features that men have. They're more compassionate. They are nurturing. Like, they take care of you better than men take care of you.
Well, I think you're gay. You're telling me you're gay?
Exactly. Now, look, I'm not saying that
he might be.
your son is gay. I'm just saying that only a person that believes in Bigfoot is going to spend 10 minutes trying to convince you to believe in Bigfoot. No matter how many feminine characteristics a man has, I'm not dating a man because he's a man. And any man knows that you're going to have a sense of disgust once you find out that it's a man. It's that simple. And so the fact that he's sitting here as a man trying to convince him to think about this differently just makes me feel like you don't have that natural disgust if you found out that a woman you was dating was a man. I'm looking to buy a Ferrari, so I'm not going to pay for a Ford Fusion with a Ferrari logo.
They are like softer. Like women's skin is like physically softer than men's skin, right? Like they don't have as much hair as men. Like
look at his dad. His dad's like, bro, my son's a fucking fag. Fuck. It makes so much sense why he wasn't getting bitches.
There are things that are like women. There are personality traits that women carry.
Actually, I think
that
guys,
I find more attractive.
I find guys' traits more attractive.
Okay, so then you're gay.
No, me now.
Yeah. Damn. Crazy reverse Uno card. Look at bro face.
Joke me like,
right, but do you understand what I'm getting at?
Hanging out to
Okay,
just,
reverse
like,
Uno.
dude,
I respect that. I respect.
Oh, my nigga stole my joke.
Women are more complicated.
Right, but like, so I'm asking.
Yeah, because you got to explain that. I respect that. That was a reverse Uno. You got to explain yourself there.
Like, why do you love mom besides your physical attractiveness to her? A physical attraction.
I like her views. We raise a family together. We have the same.
But like,
goals
why would
in
you
mind.
have chosen mom over your best friend? Like your best.
Stop it! Stop, bro.
Guy friend. Why would you have chosen mom over Scott Osher?
Because I'm.
I don't like niggas, bro. Stop.
No, but you understand what I'm saying? Like you're thinking. Just
Hey, I'm with his dad, bro. This nigga's stripping, bro.
in terms of like because it's a guy.
By the way, visually you have to be attracted. Yes, that's a huge thing.
But no, what I'm saying is
That's a huge component.
That's everything.
Visibly you have to be attracted to them,
And a
right?
guy.
That chick.
And a
I'm
guy.
visibly attracted to that person.
And a guy, knowing it's a dude.
Right. Okay, so what I'm saying.
Any man would say, knowing it's a dude.
You're not answering
no.
No, you're not answering my question. Like,
This is your generation, that faggy generation.
There are personality traits that women typically have over men, and that's what I'm attracted to.
Okay, Bronson.
As well as
His dad about to say some dad shit. Hold on.
physical characteristics.
Okay, but
You only chose mom because she didn't have a penis.
no, if I the first time I saw her and found attractive, the next day I found she was a guy, the transition, I wouldn't date her.
I would just go away. I wouldn't even mention that shit. I would delete that shit from my memory, bro.
So you only dated mom because she didn't have a penis, is what I'm asking.
No.
Right, so I'm asking you then, why did you? Besides her boobs, besides her butt, besides her ability to have children.
Because of who she is, her views, and all that stuff.
Right, but why?
Bro, don't this nigga's trying to argue natural human, bro. Human evolution, human mating, bro. Niggas trying to go against nature, bro. Why you think there's no gay, you never see no gay tiger having gay butt sex with another tiger, bro? It's like, what, bro? You're not making sense, bro.
Why that over your guy friends? Taking out the
Bro, what?
Because you can't take the sexuality out of it. You
Facts,
cannot.
like, you
Because
can't.
No,
but
you
I'm
can't.
asking you
You
to-
cannot take the sexuality
And
out
any
of it.
straight man would understand that. You cannot separate the sexuality. The fact that it's a woman matters.
have to
Yes.
find the person attractive in order to
Right.
be with them.
So
you
then
think
let
I'm
me
gonna
ask you.
touch fucking Scott? Are
Are
you kidding me?
you fucking kidding me, bro?
He was like someone who's transitioned, right? Like a trans woman used to be a guy, but now they're a woman. And let's say you find them physically attractive.
Correct.
Okay.
But knowing
Because
she was a fucking dude never
let me
happened.
finish because
Never happening, bro.
there are trans
Yes,
women who
we spent a
you
half
would
an hour talking about this.
No,
yes.
because
Yeah.
if you didn't know, you'd be like, "That's a hot ass woman."
Said that many times.
'Kay.
Yes.
What if they had, besides the physical, they have boobs, they have butt, they have a vagina. Let's say they have all those things. Besides that, they also have feminine personality traits.
Mm-hmm.
They are nurturing. They want to take care of you. They
Or a nigga, a guy. It's all a charade, bro. Them niggas are manufacturing vaginas, manufacturing boobs, manufacturing ass, manufacturing everything. They're taking estrogen pills. They're like killing themselves, bro. In a sense, bro. You never see no old trans person, bro. Them niggas don't make it that long, bro. Either they start going back to being a regular person, or they just go,
are emotional. They are very, and like they are very social animals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have female
Still
characteristics.
born a dude.
Okay,
Right.
but so then
yeah.
So you only care about how someone came out of a
there's-
vagina?
No, they're still born a fucking dude.
Right.
And there's still certain things. There's okay. Take 100 guys. 99% of the guys, if they knew that chick was a guy, born a guy, they would not date the guy.
So
Facts.
If there was a, if
That's
there was
true.
There's no
Facts.
If there was a,
No straight man could date a trans woman because dating a trans woman would make you gay. It's that simple.
Yes.
that had the exact same personality as mom, everything about them was what mom was like, and they also
I
were
wouldn't be
very
friends.
attractive.
I wouldn't be friends with them.
And they also were very attractive.
would not be friends
you
with a guy like
wouldn't-
that.
You would be
Okay.
like, I'm
No,
not even interested in you.
I would never want to hang out with a fucking guy that was like your mother that was feminine. I want to hang with a fucking guy that's easy to hang with. The fucking talk. By the way,
No, I'm not saying
let
about
me
hanging. You're
explain.
missing my-
No,
you're
listen.
missing
No,
my-
let me explain something. Two guys are easier to hang out with than a guy and a woman.
You're completely
The
missing what I'm
problem
saying.
is you're not
I'm not
attracted
talking
to
about
a guy.
hanging.
The reason why two guys don't get together, okay, and get married, unless
Because it's gay.
they're gay, because two dudes should hang out and get to be married.
Right, and so you're
Not
not
What?
attracted to them, right? So
The
what if you
different-
were? What if
Then
they
you're
then
you're
you're
called
gay.
gay.
No, but
Why is he mad, bro? This nigga's going
they
crazy.
look like a woman and you're
No,
attracted
you're
to women?
still gay.
Why are you gay if you're
Or
attracted
bi.
to women?
Then you're bi. If you
But
were
you're
the-
attracted to women and they
That's
look
not
like
a
a woman.
woman.
if you were a guy that's it's gonna fuck a girl, and she was born a guy, you're bisexual. Yes.
He's right.
Yes.
Agree.
Let's do a tier list.
But this is clearly just shows that we grew up in different generations. How we view this. It's
Okay.
interesting.
If you came home with me and said, "I love this person. Her name is whatever, and she was born a guy, and she's the most beautiful fucking chick," I gotta tell you, I have a fucking problem. I'm sorry, I'm just old school.
Facts.
I'm not saying I'm right. That's just how I feel. And you know what? I would say our son is bisexual.
No,
and I would say it's
I'm not.
And you know what I said to
You're
Mom?
missing
I
what I'm saying.
told you I was right. No, I'm
I told you I was right.
I think that attraction, if you take the physical nature out of it, like
you can't.
Right. Even
You
that's
cannot.
even more so. Right.
Exactly.
The physical nature is even more so proving my point.
No.
If you said
No.
someone looks hot. You said there are trans women that look hot.
Listen.
So you just said you're attracted to trans women.
No.
So does that make you gay?
No.
Because you just said you can't take the attraction
Visually,
out of it.
listen, the first thing that attracts someone is visually. Your eyes are
Facts.
very important. So you can acknowledge, listen, when I look at that girl in Sports Illustrated, you can say, she has a great body. But knowing she's a dude, I'm like, it's off.
I know, but that's
just how I feel.
no, I know, and you're not wrong.
Well,
There's
I know
no
that.
wrong or right.
And that's really what it's about. It's about inversion. Right is wrong and wrong is right. And you can really see that in the comments. People are trying to make it seem like the dad is gay because he's pointing out the logic.
I feel so bad for the son. The dad is obviously not that bright. What? Clearly, dad is not willing to progress, but also man isn't gay. What?
Inconsistencies of if a man dates a trans woman, that makes him gay. And they're not even using logic to defend their claims. They're just basically trying to shame him into thinking that being gay is okay. And this is what happens over time. Just think about it. This comes from the
Bruh.
the same ideology that says that people are born gay, but people aren't born male or female. That's just a social construct. Strange times we're living in, man. Let me know in the comments below of this video.
Yeah, man. We living in an end time zone, bro. Jesus about to come back. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But if you gay, be gay, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. More bitches for me. But if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, share, subscribe, man. Cause this is Mac for the win. We going up all year game.